This is Newton Abbot Cemetery, which is actually outside of the town by about a mile and a half, at a place called Ogwell Cross. And we're just going to have a wander around and just see interesting memorials and learn a little bit about it. This cemetery was opened in 1911. Just inside the entrance we've got a Surgeon Rear Admiral William Harold Edgar, and above that is his wife Albert Michelmore. Michelmore's a well-known name in this part of Devon. Down here is a Polish grave, and just one up here, another. In this area of the graveyard are a lot of Eastern European names, quite possibly Polish, like the first two we saw. It's interesting that Newton Abbot should have had such a large immigrant population. Here's one, MD, Doctor. Well, I've walked up through all these rows of memorials, and a very large proportion of them are Eastern European, quite possibly Polish, one or two indicated Polish. And I'm just curious as to why there are so many Eastern Europeans in a little Devon country town like Newton Abbot. One here has a little information. Wally, an honoured Polish soldier and much loved English gentleman. Well, I've just moved up from that first area into the next burial area. Obviously a lot newer, these stones, but still a good number. Here is a very colourful and almost joyous area where children have been buried. Just look at the work on this one with all the flowers. Eleanor Jane Smythe. One here with the stone is a bear peering out. One over there for little Serenity Wiggins. And Bella Violet Paxton, she was born sleeping. Very sad, but also very, very lovely the way they've done all this remembrance. Louis William Arthur Hart, he was born sleeping. And one there who died at aged 8 months. One for cadet pilot A.H. Durges, who lost his life in 1946, just 19 years old. And here is an early one with a Eastern European name, Henry Thomas Soroninski, who died in 1928. One here that's perhaps a little bit over the top, with the statues and the 4 cherubs or angels around the outside. The name on it seems to be Moses Frankum. One thing I've noted with these memorials to Eastern European is the little symbol on the top. It's a cross and the letters SP. Now almost all of their gravestones seem to have this at the top of the memorial. There is a section in this graveyard for war graves, but there are just 1 or 2 which are scattered around amongst the other graves. This one's to E.C. Skinner, Royal Devon Yeomanry Artillery, 1941, aged 41. H. Thompson, City of London Rifles, 1917. O. Marchant, Stoker, Petty Officer, Royal Navy, HMS Vivid. That was the training ship, I believe, in Plymouth, 1919. And down in this bottom corner, there's another 5 war graves. I'll just do a quick walk through those. Another outlying stone here, Sapper W.H. Merrifield of the Royal Engineers, died in 1920. The main area for the war graves is here, a very neat row, and I'll try and do a walk along there and pick up the names. Federated Malay States Volunteer Force, Royal Marines, HMS Benmore, Royal Engineers, HMS Royal Arthur, Gloucestershire Regiment, HMS Prince Leopold, HMS Drake, Devonshire Regiment, HMS Eaglet, Royal Marine Police, Royal Air Force, the Buffs, Royal Marines, the Buffs, Royal Marines, HMS Minor 5, HMS Drake, Royal Navy, Royal Marines, Ordinary Seamen, HMS Sikala, Royal Army Ordnance Corps, HMS Drake, Pioneer Corps, the Hampshire Regiment, HMS Cricket. There were several there for HMS Drake, and I believe that is the training base in Plymouth for the Navy, the training ship. One here away from the rest, HMS Defiance. Private A.R. Srodzinski of the Devonshire Regiment, 1918. I'll leave you with these parting shots. I think the two outstanding things here at the Newton Abbot Cemetery are of course the war graves. They're always so meaningful. But also the large number of Polish, or at least Eastern European people that are buried here. So I'll leave you with these pictures and see you next time.